Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and as you saw by the title of the video, today I'm going to be showing you the new Colourpop Wild Nothing Collection. I'm going to be trying some of the products and telling you all about them, so if you're interested in seeing how the collection performs, stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today, and if you've never been to my channel, welcome so much. My name is Mervice and I do makeup and beauty related videos. And today, as you saw by the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about a new Colourpop collection, which is called Wild Nothing Collection. And I'm so super excited to try this collection. They had not come out with a new collection, I believe, since like February with the Mulan collection, so I am so super excited to see something new from them, and also seeing that it is something related to something I love, not only makeup, but I also love plants, especially succulents and cactus and things like that. So I was super excited to see this collection. I did not get all the products in the collection, but I did get the main product, which is the eyeshadow palette, which retails for about like $20, I believe. And then I also got one of the blushes. It was the only one I could get my hands on, because if you guys know Colourpop, whenever they come out with something new, it just sells in like 2 seconds. So anyways, I got one of their blushes. This is kind of like the box packaging that comes in. Again, super cute packaging. Colourpop always they just do the best packaging ever. I always feel bad to even throw the boxes out because they're just so cute. So a lot of times I even keep my eyeshadow palettes inside of the little things here. Instead of the boxes. And the last product that I'll show you today is the Jelly Mash Shadows, and I only got my hands on one of the two colors that the collection came out with, which is Mystical. So the idea of this video is I'm going to be trying the products on for you. This is the first time I put them on my face. So let's see how they play, you know, how they work on my skin tone, what the formulation looks like, how it feels, and all that kind of stuff. So I do these videos in English and Spanish. My Spanish version, I'm doing a collaboration with one of my friends. Her name is Diana Rodriguez, and she also does like makeup and beauty related videos here on YouTube. So I'm going to link her channel down below, and also link her the video that she's doing with the same collection in case you guys want to watch it. I believe she's going to do it in Spanish only, so maybe if you only know English, you might not be able to see it or understand it, but she does have like a lighter skin tone than me. So if you're interested in seeing what this collection looks like on lighter skin tone, then I really recommend for you to check out her channel. So anyways, I'm going to, as you see, I already have my foundation on. I'm so super excited. I'm all over the place today. So I have the foundation on. I'm going to start first with the blush because it's the only face product that I haven't applied yet, or that I need to apply from the collection. I already put a little bit of like bronzer, which I use a Colourpop bronzer. I actually used all Colourpop products on my face today, including their new foundation, which let me get it for you. This is their new foundation, the Pretty Fresh foundation, which has hyaluronic acid. I recently reviewed it on my channel, so if you're really curious about it, I recommend for you to check it out. I'm going to leave a link down below, and I'm also going to put a little card over here for you guys to check out that video if you're interested. It's a really amazing foundation that I think is perfect for normal to dry skin tones, and then if you have like more of an oily skin tone like me, you might need to set it so it's not going to look as like natural and glowy as it does, but it will last longer throughout the day. Plus I think that my skin still looks like skin, and it looks really, really nice. At least that's my thought. So if you want to check it out, again, card over here, link down below. Just check out my channel. It was the last video that I uploaded before this one. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to start with the first, which is their pressed powder shake product in the color Crossroads. This is the packaging. Again, just because for this collection they decided to do like this kind of cactus imprint on the packaging outside. They have two different versions of like powder blushes. This is one of them. These all have shimmer in them, so you are going to see like a little bit of gold specks. So this one is like a kind of like a warm peachy tone with some gold flecks in it. I'm going to apply it on this cheek, and it definitely shows. Alright guys, and this is what the blush looks like. As you see, I told you, I think it looks really, really nice. It's a perfect kind of everyday blush for me. I'm not shy with blush, so I apply a little bit more intensely. You can apply it even less than this. I think if you're a couple of tones darker than me, you can for sure use this blush, but I think if you're lighter than me, you can definitely also use it because you can just apply it with a lighter hand. Like I said, the little sparkles that it has are very, very small, very, very fine, so it doesn't bother me at all. But if you don't like that, then maybe this is not a blush for you. I am definitely in love with it. And then I think I forgot to mention how much it costs. It is $10 on Colourpop's website. And then we have the palette. So the palette comes in a beautiful box or packaging as usual. Colourpop always knows how to do that. It comes with like a 3D raised letters, and then also like a little bit of the drawings in it are also kind of 3D. And then when we open the palette, we see that we have the names underneath each color, which is always really good to see. The palette costs $18 on Colourpop's website. Comes with 4 matte shadows, and then it has 2 matte shadows with like a shimmer in them, which doesn't really bother me at all. We have 1 Super Shock shadow, and then we have like 4 metallic eyeshadows, or maybe like 3 and 1 that is more like satin kind of finish. And then when looking at different tones that it has, basically we have corals, we have neutral tones, we have a couple of pink tones, and then we also have this gorgeous green color over here that is amazing. I definitely want to use that shadow. I'm going to try to use as many shadows as I can, just so we can kind of have a very better feel for the palette. So let's just get started. I'm going to start by applying Crystal Cove all over the lid, and this is just to kind of set the concealer and then also have kind of like a better lighter base to apply all the other colors. This color is very, very pigmented and at the same time very easy and kind of like soft to blend. I am loving it. And now I'm just going to apply a little bit of top down just to see how that color translates in the lid. I think it's going to give you a very similar effect than Crystal Cove, the lightest color. So you could go with either or. And now I'm going to apply the color Vagabond, if that's how you pronounce it. And I'm going to apply it with a fluffier brush just to kind of blend it as my first crease color and get a little bit closer to my brow bone. And this color is leaving me kind of like a pink vibe, like a very light pink that looks gorgeous on my skin tone, and I think any skin tone. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of Come Together in the same area that I applied Vagabond, just to see what that's going to do. And I'm doing kind of like a V form, a little bit in the outer corner of the eyes, just to give it a little bit of shape with this color. It looks very similar to Vagabond on my skin tone. And now I'm going to apply the color Morningside, which is like a bright coral color, and I'm going to apply it also in the crease and just kind of like give a little bit more life to the eyeshadows because I don't want it to be so cool tone. I could definitely just keep it like this, but I just want to play with as many colors as I can at this point. And I decided to apply it also in the outer third part of my lid. And just with this matte colors, I feel like I could leave the look there actually. I think that it looks really good. I could probably just finish applying a little bit of top down in like the inner side of the lid and then maybe like an inner corner color kind of thing. And it would look nice and like everyday wearable. But again, I'm trying to use as many eyeshadows as I can from the palette so you guys can see them in action. So I'm going to play with a lot of the metallic colors now so we can see. Now I'm going to apply the color Seashells, and I'm going to apply it in the area where I haven't applied eyeshadow, which is kind of like the most, like half of my lid. And as you see, this color is so much better with the fingers than with an eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to apply a little bit of the coral metallic color. It's called Colby. And I'm going to just apply it kind of close to the outer corner just to, just play with color. Going back in with Morningside just to help define again the outer corner. Now I'm going to go in with No Bounds, which is the brown color, and I'm just going to try to do a shadow liner very close to my lash line. So now I'm going to go with the color Come Together in my lower lash line and see how it goes from there. And since I'm not getting a lot of color, I'm going to just apply No Bounds very lightly, or as lightly as possible, just to give a little more intensity to the eye. And I'm going to apply a little bit of Spirited in the inner corners of my eyes just to give it a little bit more intensity and pop to the eye. Alright, as you can see, the eyes are looking amazing. I'm going to go real quick, apply a little bit of mascara, maybe a little bit of liner, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you see, this is the final look. So I did my lashes, so I applied a little bit of mascara, and I decided not to apply any liner or like any kind of liquid liner either. The eyeshadows, I have to say, are very, very nice. I think it's the typical formula from Colourpop. It's nothing different. The mattes are super easy to blend. They're kind of like just buttery and just super, super simple. They are a little bit powdery, so you have to keep that in mind. So with that, all I do is kind of like tap the brush so I don't have any excess shadow on my eyes. However, the other colors, the more metallic ones, like this, the green one and the orange or corally one, those do have a little bit of fallout, so I do have a little bit of glitter like underneath my eyes. And then also, but it's not really bad at all, like it's nothing you can't manage. And I think if I were to just use my fingers since the beginning, I think that would have been better. I think I ended up getting more fallout when I try to use them with a brush. So I would just recommend to use all the shimmer ones and even the Super Shock Shadow ones just with your fingers. It's just gonna be a lot easier. With the Super Shock Shadows, I ended up applying them more like in the inner corner. I applied Spirited, and then I decided to apply a little bit of Sultan, which is the lightest kind of Super Shock shadow. I ended up using it kind of like a highlight thing. It is a little bit glittery for a highlight, so maybe it's not what you would want to go for, but for me, since I already had a little bit of glitter fall under my eyes, I was like, you know what, I think that would just go super cute with it. But I do love the formula. Again, super, super intense. And like you can still see the green, and I think if I were to use a wet brush, it probably would have come out even more green. So I am definitely loving the eyeshadow. Again, I think you could do like a super simple matte look with the matte shadows, and it will look super nice for every day, or if you just don't want to use like this intense metallics all the time, definitely recommend it. With the blush, like I said, I definitely love it. It's more like a subtle blush on me. I think I could still apply it a little bit more intense if I wanted to. I am, again, loving the packaging. Super cute. Love to see the details of the cactus here, and having a huge, huge mirror over here. It's also amazing. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention to you guys was the Jelly Mush shadow, which I ended up not using today because the color I picked is not the lightest one. If I were to pick the lightest one, I could have used it on my inner corner. But I picked this color that for me, I think it works really nice to use it like kind of like a one shadow look all over the lid. Like maybe just do a transition color and then use this shadow. They are super, super, like the name says it, it's like a gel when you touch it. So you can see there. And I'm going to do a quick swatch over here. Wait, let me put this down. So I'm going to swatch it here. Let's see if my camera wants to focus. There you go. And it feels wet to the touch. They do dry pretty quick and they stay in place. This one, I feel like it's a little bit more glittery than the previous ones that I've tried, but it's just gorgeous. And here is kind of like if you wanted to blend it out a little bit more, you can see it's not as intense, but you can actually apply it even like on top of itself. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy seeing the look today. Let me know if you have any questions down below. There's another collection coming that is, some people say it's kind of similar. I don't think it is, so stay tuned. You're going to want to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell button so you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video, because as soon as I get that collection, which should be in a couple of weeks, I am going to post it over here using all the products that I order, as well as doing like a quick mini tutorial like I did today with the shadows. I'm so super excited for this. Also remember that I did another, that this is a collab with one of my friends, Diana Rodriguez. Remember that I put the link to her channel down below and to her video, so you guys can quickly go and look at how these products perform in another skin tone. Plus, she's also featuring the cream shadows that just came out with the collection, if you want to check them out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to keep watching more videos like this. Let me know if you want to see anything from Colourpop, because I do have a lot of their products. And like I said before, I did recorded the whole look, and I'm going to post it on my Instagram, which is Mervice Smith. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!